You want to be serious with your finances in 2025 and you are still keeping some apps on your phone. Why? Why are you still keeping some app? Deleting child deck was one of the best decisions I made this year. I know that this year is too early to say that those kind of things because this year is still long, but it's one of the best decisions I made. I know why I deleted child deck. It's a very good app in case you need quick food, you need quick something, just order, and before you know, within 10 to 30 minutes it's already in your house and you're already eating and you're already enjoying tearing that chicken and all of that. It's a good app, don't get me wrong. So I want to share best financial decisions I made personally, and I'm going to be very transparent in my video. Kudos to me, I did my makeup myself, although I was rushing. Shout out to my makeup artist Lima Touch for teaching me how to do makeup. Although I'm still here to perfect my brows and everything, I'm still work in progress, I'm still practicing, and I'm glad I joined that class. If you want to join that class, Lima's Touch, kindly drop it in the comment or send a DM. You can do your makeup yourself. You can, it's another financial point though. Instead of you doing your makeup yourself, spending money, if I want to do makeup now, the makeup artists are amazing. You can tell me 5k, sometimes 10k to do makeup, and that is another expenses. Why not buy your makeup product and do it yourself? I'm not trying to spoil anybody's business. So there are sometimes that even if you know how to do it yourself, there are sometimes that you don't even want to do it yourself. You just have to call a makeup artist to do it for you, so that it will be different from your normal regular thing. It's another way of another way of reducing finances. I bought my makeup product. I've not even bought all. I just bought like half. I'm still going to buy more. You understand? So that's another way of actually cutting expenses. So now that I did my makeup, I don't need to say I want to go and make a makeup artist before I shoot content. I'm a business owner. I'm also a content creator. So most times I also always want to look good online. So it's not every time I want to start saying I want to go and meet makeup artists to do my makeup for me. Something that I can do myself. I'm here to perfect my brows, but with time I'm going to know how to do everything and it's going to come out really nice. So that is another way of saving money. In this video I'm going to be very transparent. Like I said, I am somebody that before, not about now, I'm somebody that I spend sometimes based on emotions, and if you spend based on emotions or feelings, you end up in BC. You know, there are sometimes that you'll be craving for some certain kind of food. I'm not saying you should not enjoy yourself, but you should not eat whatever you like. There's sometimes you'll be craving, especially when I crave fried rice and what's this thing? Fried rice, stir fried pasta. There's a name they call it, seafood fried rice in the place restaurant. I love it so much. A portion is about 3,000 plus. So the day I tasted it, I was now buying uncontrollable. That if I'm just craving for this thing like this, before you know it, I have gone there or I have ordered, because it's very close to my house. I have ordered it on child deck. They've delivered. I was like, wow, this is really nice. But I just sat down and thought about it last year that I can't continue handling my finances like this based on the fact that I love this meal and I should start ordering whenever I like it. So this year I haven't ordered it. Not that I have not craved for it, but I have so many goals and other things I have set for my personal self that I want to achieve. So if I continue this way, continue ordering food based on my feeling, I'm craving for seafood fried rice, I'm not going to be able to achieve some certain goals. So I have to cut out that expenses away. And another financial decision that I made was to avoid loan apps. See, if you're watching this video and you're using loan app, I don't blame you, and I don't blame myself for using loan app before. I just blame let me say I blame the government, I blame everything, but loan app is something that is I don't know the kind of right word to use for loan apps. They are not good. The reason why I said they are not good is because of the interest. The interest they are putting is just really crazy. Imagine if you want to borrow like 50k and they are collecting almost 20,000 naira as interest. That is ridiculous. It's a lot of money. So try as much as possible to avoid loan apps. This was one of my financial decision I made this year, that I'm going to avoid you by all means. I'm going to avoid you by although GT loan is actually fair. I think it was about 2% interest per month or something like that. Still fair. I'm not saying loan is bad though. Loan is good if you want to use it to invest in your business and all of that. But if you really want to be disciplined about your finances, just avoid loan apps. Because something about loan apps is that, what I notice about loan is that if you borrow loan, something will still drag you there. You know, like it's just a cycle. After you finish paying that loan, something will still do. You want to borrow another one, and you keep borrowing, you keep borrowing, you keep borrowing. You understand that cycle? You just find yourself in that, will I say bondage, or you just find yourself in that. Let me use the word bondage. Just find yourself in that bondage of borrowing, going back to borrow, you pay back, going back to borrow, and that cycle continues. There's nothing that if you are broke like this, the thing you'll be thinking of is loan app. Let me go to that loan app, it's going to rescue me. But it's a very, very bad thing you need to just cut off. I know that it's not easy, like it's not easy, especially when you don't have anybody to support you, or you don't really have somebody to help, or you don't really have money coming from so many sources. So try as much as possible to avoid loan app. The interest is really, I don't want to call names, but the interest are so high. So to avoid going back to loan apps, you just need to follow some financial process. How am I going to put the financial process? Maybe budgeting, cutting off expenses, or maybe deleting subscriptions that you hardly use. Deleting it, all those things actually matter. It might look like the money is not much, but in the long run, if you calculate the cost of those things, it really costs a lot of money. There's this particular app I have on my phone I used to watch movies, that's Netflix. I noticed that they're always deducting monthly subscription on my account, and the funny thing is I don't use Netflix. I only watch movie maybe once in like 3 months, and even if I watch that movie, I may not finish the movie because I don't really have time to watch movie. What I watch mostly is YouTube videos. Maybe I'm learning something, I want to learn about something, I want to read about something online. That is what I watch. I don't watch movies like before. Like I find like I don't have time to sit down. If I'm watching movie, my mind is not always there, so I just say I'm not watching movies. I notice that I used to move, although I have people using my account and all of that, but I noticed that this thing I'm not even using it at all. This is taking my money. Did they remove my money? Last time they removed my money in 2002, and it didn't pay me. I was like, this thing I'm not even watching, I'm not even using this thing, I'm just subscribing. No. This money might sound like it's small, but at the end of the day, if you calculate 2,200 naira time multiply by a year, that money is still something. So I said that, you know what, when they remove that money, I'm going to cancel this subscription today. So I canceled the subscription, and that was it. So any subscription you know that you are not using at all, and they are still deducting money from your account, why are you still subscribing to this? Why are you still subscribing to it? It's another form of actually taking money from you, and you just have to stop it. There are some subscriptions whereby you hardly even use, and every month they're deducting money. If you calculate the money from January to December, it actually costs a lot of money. Another financial decision that I think people don't really practice, I don't know if you actually practice it, but it's majorly budgeting. Actually, budgeting actually helps you. It makes you plan your finances. Sometimes you'll be like, okay, today now I am not spending any money today. I'm just giving it for instance, I'm not going to spend any money today, or today I'm only going to spend 5,000 naira today. That is budgeting, and budgeting actually helps one's finances. But spending money based on feelings, okay, or maybe impulse buying, like you just saw any random thing, I like this, and you spend money, before you know it, so one is already going back into debt. And all these things one needs to actually watch. And because even the economy is not even smiling anymore, even the economy is not friendly, so one needs to be very careful in how we spend. We have to cut some expenses. We have to make sure that just have to make sure that you just manage your finances well. Although it's not easy, but one just need to try and manage. Note, I'm not a financial expert, but these are the financial decisions that I actually made this year that I am still working towards it. So help me God, because it's not easy. It's not easy at all. I mentioned about loan apps and all of that. In replacement for that, instead of going to loan apps because of the high interest, you can also do savings, like okay, weekly savings or monthly savings. It actually helps. It's not easy, especially if you are a business person. You can actually do something like that. If you are a salary earner, you can do monthly savings and all of that. It actually helps. They say I am weekly savings, monthly savings. It actually helps your finances. And when you know that you have this target in a week to meet, or you want to save this so amount, you know how you are going to spend your money that week, and that has really helped my finances. I know that okay, this week I'm to pay this so amount so I'm going to watch how I spend that week, so that I'll be able to meet up with that. The use of like Piggyvest, like Cowrywise actually helps a lot. And now that even Piggyvest now, if you save some certain amount of money there for and you don't touch it, you get interest on it. It's actually a very good thing to actually cultivate. Like okay, keeping some money there, then maybe later on, maybe after 6 months or after a year, your interest would have grown, and it's another form of saving money too, which will actually help your finances. I did not study accounting, no. I did not know. I don't really know. I'm not really an expert in this finance thing. I'm just getting to learn about this finance thing. You understand? So, and there are people that I follow for finances online that actually, whenever I see their video, it touches me, and I try to learn 1 or 2 things from them. Dave Ramsey, I'll see if I can put the picture or something here or there. I don't know. I'll try and put. Dave Ramsey is #1 financial experts that I've been following. I watch his YouTube videos. I follow his Instagram page. He talks so much about debt. Like debt is not good, like debt. It's pronounced it as debt or something like that. Debt is not good, this and that. Try as much as possible to get out of debt. That should be the first thing you should do. Get out of debt first. He loves talking about it. And you should follow Dave Ramsey. I also follow Sheyi the assistant on Instagram. He talks about finances a lot. Whenever I see those people's posts, I'll be like, I have a lot of work to do with my finance. I just have a lot of work to do. And one thing I really want to start doing and to be very serious with it is writing down every bit of my income, every bit of the sales I make. And it's something that I've been finding it difficult to do, because especially when sometimes that you might get lots of orders, so finding time to actually have a sales book and which I write down my sales. I know there are other apps that they used to do all those things and all that, but actually I have a book that I actually specifically made for it, but I find it hard to actually do it. And that's one thing I really want to start doing. I really want to start writing down every bit of the money coming in from my business, so that I'll be able to know that okay, in this month this is so amount I made this month. And I heard that even Bumper app, if you use Bumper website or Bumper shop for your business, every money entering and going out or so, everything is recording. It has all the records on it, which is something I really want to do this year, so that I can actually keep records of all these things. All these things are actually very, very important, investment and all of that. But these are the few one I want to share. If I want to do part 2 later, I can actually do part 2 later, but let's just say this is part 1 of this financial decision. And I pray that God help every one of us to live a very good financial life, because it's very important. We need to know where our money is going. Even the value of the money we are using has dropped, so we need to be very careful in how you spend, what you do with your money and all of that. You can drop it in the comment section. What has helped you to stay in track of your finances? What has really helped your finances so far? You can actually drop it in the comment below. Someone might learn, and I will also be learning something from you, just like the way you are watching me right now. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. If you want more of this kind of video, please drop it in the comment also. Thank you.